What's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing a quick review / install of the Wolf Tooth Compoenents Blink kit. Today we're installing it in green, as you can see, but they make it in a few different other colors so you can get it to match basically any bike. The main thing I like about these is that they're very high quality and they actually make them in the US, which is super cool. So they're very proud to see it. As you can tell, they write made in the US right on each spacer, and they put it right on the back as well, and they also give you a little sticker. So what comes in the bag here is just a bunch of different size spacers, a top cap, you have bottle cage bolts, which my bike doesn't have, so I basically won't use them, but also a little top bolt for the stem cap, which is super cool. So everything you need right out of the bag, and we'll just open it up, show you what's inside. So there's your bolt, the top cap. Top cap's really nice. You can tell everything's really high quality. Different sizes for you so you can make sure it fits. And then these are the bolts for, I guess, your bottle cage if you have it, but I don't have a bottle cage thing on my bike even, so I won't be using those today. And yeah, there's your sticker, and that's what comes in the bag. So we'll go over to the bike and we'll do a quick install. Okay, so now we're over at the bike, and this is going to be a very quick and easy install. For my bike, it's just one tool, 5mm for the top cap bolt and the stem bolts. So it's super easy. Start by loosening up the top cap bolt. Just get that nice and loose so you can spin the cap. And then for the stem itself, we want to alternate, loosen it just a little bit at a time, so tiny bit. Switch it over. Little bit, and then just keep going until you get all your tension off. And this is just so you don't get one bolt extra torqued, all the pressure on one of them. Okay, so there's basically all your pressure off. Now you can kind of get them hand tight, finger tight, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll take the top cap all the way off. Okay, so we'll set that in the tray. We'll set our tool aside for now. Now we're going to just pull this off, stem, and then we'll just kind of dangle it down here. And if you don't have a stand, it'll be a little harder, but I have mine up on a stand so it's not really moving around, which is nice. And we'll set our old spacers over here in the tray. So now we're going to kind of size up the old ones with the new. I kind of want to keep it at the same height, so I'm going to take the old ones, just kind of give it a rough measure. So that's roughly the same, so we're going to put that on the bottom. And now we're ready to put it back together. So we've got it sized up to match our old spacer size on the bottom here. So we're going to slide on the smaller spacer first, then the bigger, and then basically all we need to do is flip the bars back up, give it a little clean, slide that back on there. The top, we're going to use a little shim here so that when your fork is pulled all the way through, you know that when you put some tension on your top cap here, there'll still be enough room for it to rise up but not hit bottom out basically at the top of the cap. So we'll put the cap on there, start threading our bolt in. When it comes to tightening up the top cap here, we're just going to start right at the top, get it nice and snug. And we want this tight enough where it's going to hold the bearings of the headset all together. And you can kind of give it a little bit of a compression just to kind of feel, make sure there's no gap. Give it a little tighten. And you don't want it super tight, it's putting too much pressure, but you also don't want it so loose that there's not quite enough pressure for the bearings to seat properly. And then you got to make sure that your bars are where they want them, and then give it your final little bit more tighten there. And then we'll start on the stem bolts here, giving just enough tension to hold them snug on each side. And then we'll start to increase the torque. And that's basically it. We're just kind of double checking the torque on the stem bolts here. We already know that our top cap's nice and tight, so we snugged that up when we were checking the bearings. And yeah, we're basically done. That's the install. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.